Okay, I can go ahead and delete that now. I froze for a second because I was like, before I started this next stream, because I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? It happens to me all the time. It's like, what the fuck was I thinking? I think I was thinking I can delete that last one. No, but I did delete that last one. That's the one we're on now, right? View a channel, live. That's the one we're doing now. Perfect. I'll just do the quick share to Facebook and X right now, but I'm not gonna do the whole. Still working. Um, Doing the thing to set it up to Instagram. But I mean, it's just I can't even fucking remember what I was thinking. It's driving me fucking nuts. But that's part of my damage. I don't fucking think right. I can't remember shit right in my head all the time. It's like I know the things I need to do and what I do, and I have standards, and I just like as I'm like in the process of thinking, and I like lose the thought, and I try to get it back, and like they say it's part of the anxiety too. Like, it's just like trying to chase thoughts that I keep losing all the time. And that's why I have to keep writing. That's just, if I don't, because it's there somewhere. Because now it's in the thoughts are there somewhere to come back to me. If I can be like, oh yeah, that's what I was fucking thinking. It's just I have to do it. You feel psychotic like if you don't get to write something down and you forget what it is like as you're writing it or what before you get to write it. It's just so annoying. I need a better like recording thing. Um, I did it to X too, right? Whatever. I think I did. Let me just do it one more time just to make sure I did. I'm not sure if I did or not. I'm so stupid. I probably just did. I just fucking my brain ain't working right. Might as well save that thing too so I can do it later. Since I'm sitting here bullshit with it now. But I figured I'd keep going through that for a little bit too. Like you look at these things while I'm bullshitting and think about other things for a second. You know, I think this game was some really crazy cool shit, man. But and I like all this stuff. You know, it's all pretty neat. Like, and that's the thing I have. Like I have an affinity for like everything, man. It's like, like Joe Rogan was talking about the one time about like this other guy he had on the show. He's like, and he's an enthusiast. He's like, that's what I am. I'm an enthusiast. It's like I like and appreciate everything, all art and all skill labors and stuff. Like I just and just like how my people learn and function and control, like manage things the way they do, and I like everything from gardening to stirring fucking pots of soup to cutting vegetables. I mean, it's just everything is beautiful and awesome. Everything is God's creation, and everything is material, and everything's super cool, man. Like everything has something to it. There's a silver lining in everything, but there is some diametrically fucking fucked up, opposing, evil, mystic shit out there. It has to come to a stop, and we all know and agree on all what these things are, but for some reason, it never gets stopped because it just goes on and on and on. I do believe, it would never have a perfect society, but I think we can have a better. I think we can get to a class one civilization and have a better, smarter, functioning society where we can manage greed and envy better and human trafficking and all these real horrors and evils and the principalities of the world. I think we can really stop the horrors of the world and work together as people if we really, really want to. But everyone doesn't seem to all be on the same page, and that's what socialists don't understand. It's like, yeah, it'd be cool if we were all Christian and all thought the same to share and this and that and everything, but it's just not the way it is. You know what I mean? It's just, I say it all the time. It'd be great, if we were all, if everyone was Christian. You know what I mean? And no one, no one would want or need for anything because everyone would be looking out for each other and like helping each other out and blah blah blah. But systems are always going to have to work for everybody. And it'd be cool if we can get to a place where everything's Christian and everything's American. That'd be amazing, and we have that class one civilization where we all work together, all our countries, all our cultures, everyone working together and loving each other and expressing out with their joy and their history of everything that they've had and all their cuisines and all their styles and everything and bringing it all together and celebrating each other's differences and having the freedom to do whatever you please. It was just not under any oppression of communism and oppression of tyranny in any way. Just a real, true, free, open society where and people don't understand that your socialism doesn't work until there's no fighting over resources and money anymore. Your system doesn't work as long as economy and barter and trade is a thing. It has to get to the point where we have a replicator, like in Star Trek, where there's nobody struggling and wanting and needing and hoarding food and energy and resources. Everybody has all the food they could possibly need anytime, whatever they want, all the resources they need all the time, whenever they want. That's the only fucking way we get to that point, and we don't have that, and we're not gonna. But we can get to that in an incentive-based society. You know what I mean? Like we can get there in the society we have, where it's people are driven to want to innovate and succeed and move forward and drive. Then we can get to that Orville Star Trek type of society where we're all functioning and working towards our passions and our goals and our admirations and trying to be admirable, in our aspirations, and to be, to do great things, whether it's engineering or reaching the stars or being a pilot or being a writer or being an actress or being whatever, pursue your passions and have fun and be the best at what you want to be, you know what I mean, in your own way. And, my old pastor would argue, like, oh, it's like, well, we always have the poor. I'm like, no, I know we'll always have the poor. But how do you not know that doesn't mean poor in spirit? How much time do we really have? Everyone says, you look at the signs. When's the end coming? Jesus coming back soon? He very much potentially could. He could also give us another 2,000 years. We're supposed to look for the signs and everything, and some are there, but some aren't, and some are being self-fulfilled prophecies, and maybe that is part of the prophecy, being forced into being self-fulfilled prophecy, but it's just silly. I mean, things repetitious. Ecclesiastes, all you can do is keep moving forward and doing things. God's going to take power away from the chosen and give it back to them. Now everybody's the chosen. Everybody love everybody. Everyone is God's favorite. You know what I mean? You just have to repent and love. You know what I mean? And just turn and walk away. From your selfishness. Realize your will and good feelings and stuff can line up with His will and good feelings and stuff. And it's really cool. It's really fun. But you can still be yourself. It's not like you're turning into an automaton. You get to truly understand what love and forgiveness is. And that's like the main reason why He has the world the way He has the world. Because if the world was any other way, you would have no concept or understanding of what love and forgiveness is. There's two very important aspects and qualities of life that you would never understand or comprehend if the world was in any other way. Like the people want to fantasize and dream about, oh, if God was so loving, well, then what? There would be nothing for you to oppose and understand the difference between. We'd be automatons just all walking around doing the same shit. Every day is a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? You have to have something diametrically opposing something else to know what the difference is, what good and bad is. That's why freedom of speech is so awesome. So you hear what people have to say. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. But once you see something start to influence things, like negatively bad, and it's starting to hurt and take over people's minds and just be destructive and make them violent, that stuff needs to come to an end. That ideology needs to stop. And that's the difference between what people don't seem to understand. We're not talking about hurting people and stopping people. We're trying to get people to stop hurting themselves and each other. It's fucking mind-blowing how people can't seem to understand how love actually works. That's a cool one. Oh yeah, I meant to go back to the tree too. So I downloaded both of those. I guess I got the tree and the I got the tree and the other thing. So I go over here to this thing. I got to compress the images because they got to be under two. Which Madoodles? MGs. Megabytes. Well, I said MG and Bs, megabytes. So it went from 5.88 to 1.61. So it's under. I know it's under. It's the lower one there. I'll copy. Pictures. Saved. Boop. Paste. Yay! And we can do the next one real quick. Just get it done and out of the way. So we'll go back to downloads. Erase these two. It's these two right now. This one. Okay. Let's just do this one real quick. We'll drag it and put it there. See, it didn't make it small enough. So we gotta wait for it to download. Doop ba doop. Goes there to there. I go back. I click. Where is it at? It's the this one. Put it back there. Compress it again. There we go. Now it's under. Let it load. Downloads. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. There we go. On back. This. Copy. Picture. Save. Boop. And paste. Nifty Swifty. I usually just been going down the order like this. I mean, I think this is the one I'm on now. So we gotta remember to use that for the Instagram one. But yeah, so that's basically how simple I'm fucking doing it. Like I could sit, like I said, I was thinking about like, okay, maybe I'll just sit here and just start recording and then I'll go through and edit. But this seemed like just easier to me, smarter to me. I don't know. So just do a live stream, do about 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And then you can chop it up however you want. Or I can chop it up later. You know what I mean? It's here, it's there. So it's not too big, so you're not looking through hours of stuff to comb through. Oh, this is when he said this is when he said that. Now you have like these smaller segments where you can be like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make it more manageable to some respects. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. A lot of that type of business. Tracking whole body. Oh, I never synced up the chat. I don't know if anybody's ever going to come in and chat anyways, but I always just put it there to make it available in case anybody wants to join in. Cold Mandrake on Discord in the server. Figure I stay in the habit of doing that and whatnot, especially like because I do it a lot for gaming too. I got more people to talk and interact with me when I was doing Twitch than I do on YouTube. I think it's because that's all people are doing on Twitch. It's just like looking through where's it going, the person playing a game that I'm interested in watching play right now, where YouTube is doing fucking everything and anything. But I'd like to do the dual streaming thing, but I don't have the money to pay for all this stuff and marketing and stuff. So I got to figure out how to budget and market the best way I can on a budget. I mean, I might be getting some money, but it's not really going to be super helpful for super long. I got to figure out how to start making money other ways. So we are 12 minutes in. I still haven't finished working on this coat yet. We left off on the where's the twin advocacy scenes, twin advocacy groups and support groups and stuff for the Metcalf situation. There was something funnier there in my head for a second. Like, where's the support? And anyways. Contradictory leftist examples. Have to start writing them all down. I actually wrote down something this fucking idiot wrote one time. Oh, there's something I actually wrote back to him. I'm going through notes, so I might as well. I just copied and pasted a diatribe I sent to this other guy that I actually had to block, which I never block anybody. The only time I will block you is if you start actually physically threatening harm against me. Then I have to, I report you to the police and I block you. So if anyone knows, if something happens to me, everyone knows this is the person who said they were gonna fucking do it. Nick Hine. I probably shouldn't have said his name, but I did. Please don't do anything. I didn't mean, I shouldn't have fucking said his name. You don't know how to spell it anyways, so just don't retaliate or say or do anything to anyone on my behalf ever. Never say you did something because you heard me say to go do. No, I never told you to do shit to anybody. I've never said to hurt or advocated for violence to anyone ever. And I would never kill myself. And I have a fucking funny joke about people who say I would never kill myself. We'll get into that. Let's just do that real quick. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if checking the time? Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if somebody like one of these people, Charlie Kirk or somebody else, is like I would never kill myself. You know what I mean? And like other people who are like whistleblowers and like selling like Andrew Tate, all these different people. I would never kill myself. And then something like really horrible and traumatic happens to them in their life that they really fucking can't live with anymore. They really do decide like to fucking kill themselves. But they're like, fuck, I told everybody I would never kill myself. So let me fuck with them. Fuck it. Let me make my suicide look like a murder. So throughout the rest of the time after I'm dead, you just have all kinds of people investigating, trying to figure out shit. And, oh, well, this guy didn't like him. This company didn't like him. Let's investigate more and more into this. Oh, obviously somebody killed him. We got to figure out who. Somebody's a suspect. And it's just becomes a cold case after a while. It'd be fucking hilarious. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. To fucking just to do an ultimate prank somehow. You know what I mean? Like after you pass away, like that fucking show Tacoma FD. That was fucking hilarious. Where he like his grandfather pretended to fucking steal a piece of art, but really he just made a copy of it and did a piece of artwork of himself, being like, oh fuck you. You know what I mean? Yes, there's a huge fucking hole in my pants. It's fucking. But I always wear underwear, so you can't see nothing. But these are just really comfortable. If anybody wants to donate me another pair. These were actually military pants cut into shorts, but everybody wants to give me another pair of military cargo shorts, cargo pants, so I can cut them up or something. I mean, that would be really sweet and awesome. I mean, I guess I could go to there's Army supply stores and get it. But, man, I'll tell you, I lucked out in this one. I'll tell you that story another time too, possibly. I fucking will tell you that one out too. A former friend of mine from some people that I grew up with, very good gentleman. I was very good too. I can't say I wasn't, but I just taught things differently and trying to raise. I don't know. But I stole like a motherfucker too. I was a thief and a half. I thought I was a fucking professional. And I go pick my buddy up one time. He gets his car. He's got this gym bag. He sets it down. He's like, check this shit out I got, blah blah. And he's like, these guys, Leonard Skinner, blah blah. I was like, let's check out this CD. Pops it in my CD player. I was like, I didn't even know they wrote these songs. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, this is that. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. And we're checking all this other stuff. He's like, I'm gonna keep this. And he's like, you want this? You want this? You want this? I was like, I'll take the short. Shit, short. He's like, I don't want any of this. He's like, I kept the bag too. He's like, he didn't want the bag, so I kept the gym bag too. He stole it from some soldier. I don't know what branch he was in. I'm assuming maybe Army. From the pants, because this is the digital thing they did in the desert, Iraqi war and stuff. But Chenworth, Officer something Chenworth. It was a girl's name. I can't remember if it was like Alexis or Karen or whatever the fuck it was, but it was like an A or a C or a K name or something like that. I can't remember. It's such a long time ago. But I remember Chenworth because it said Chenworth on my ass for the longest time. Because somebody said I had it for the longest time, but then a soldier told me you should probably at least just rip that off. So, because like somebody could get mad with the identification thing or whatever. But still got like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So let me just read this shit. This is, like I said, a response to a retarded liberal. I don't understand why your retarded ass thinks a prison is a death camp. You're hyperbolic and ridiculous. No, I know the tricky mess and the discernment about determining who may or who may not be illegal. It can be figured out. We can figure out who has false identification and who's overstaying. It'll happen. The more the better. The sooner the better. We'll probably get rid of more people voting illegally in your side's retarded favor. Your dumb ass can't even realize your contradictory projections from your side. Always saying we're going to put people that don't agree with us like you in re-education camps and death camps and shit when it's your side that openly threatens to do that to us. We're happy to let you wander around the country on your own and figure out why you're so fucking stupid for yourself. Maybe one day realizing you're fucking wrong about everything for yourself by learning from others what's really important in life. You know what I mean? We're more than willing to just let you wander around a free country until you fucking realize, oh shit, you're right, I'm being fucking stupid. I learned, you can fucking learn. Grow the fuck up, man. It's crazy. Like, I really thought I was going to be a liberal atheist my whole life with a blue mohawk and fucking. I still don't mind doing the hair and the mohawk and all that crazy shit, but it's like people that like change things to mean other stuff. Like, shit's not fucking funny anymore. Like, I used to say Uncle David and Aunt Tom all the time because that shit was fucking funny. It's not fucking funny anymore. So I just say Uncle David and Uncle Tom because I'm like, nah, it's not fucking funny anymore. Now you've made it like awkward and fucking weird. You know what I mean? So it's like we're taking this shit back and we're going back to the '90s and we're moving forward by moving backwards and getting rid of fucking political fucking faggot ass bullshit. All right, God bless. Take care. Thank you for your time and your patience with me. We'll get ready.